today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Now, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come up today at so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to
a well-executed 22-yard gain.
2 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Brings up second.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Lamb.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The numbers for Zeke from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Michael Gallup.
A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
To C.D. Lamb.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
The Cowboy ball carrier.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dallas.
Ezekiel Elliott is a... Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, Dallas.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard.
Second and 9 from the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 20-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the red zone now, Prescott. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Matt Ioannidis able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Strong coverage by Washington. And now fourth down.
Cooper.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He is good. Makes the score Cowboys 17.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Elliott.
Number 21.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Matthew Ioannidis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott, and he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Noah Brown, the Ohio State man, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. He just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
Not good. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Play action now, Prescott. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He's tackled at the 30.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A quick throw here out to Brown. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And again, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
A 44-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Plays 30. Washington.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Prescott on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Holding offense.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
The tackle made.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Elliott.
At the 40.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Ezekiel Elliott. He was taken down by...
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to number 13.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys add on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That's going to set them back 5 yards. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tackle made at the 30.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
You think you won't get this? 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
On first down, Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line. Today's final score, Cowboys 40.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, they remain